rare, man. And you were one of the cats who were like, you know who's dope? That kid B.O.B., man. And they was like, well, what y'all want to do? And we said, you know what? We're gonna get him down with Zoom, drive the truck down there and leave it. And that's the truth, man. So shout out to you, man, for being a part of a technology story, in addition to everything else you do, man. But it's been a beautiful journey, man. I'll just say that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's interesting, just the part of the conversation I came on, uh, just about the veterans coming back and, you know, um, I think it's like when you have seen the transition, like what you were talking about tech, like how, shit used to be like in them days, we was using a flip camera and like this is like we hold the camera like this because we used to, doing the flip selfie shit. And now like technology is different, and now the TikTokers hold the shit differently now. Like it's like they hold it like we do it like this, and they do it like this, and like it's like shit be changing, but it's like it really don't be. It's kind of like the same basics. Instead of your top 8 on MySpace, it's people who you follow in the close friends tab and shit like that. So it's interesting being around watching this the pendulum swing back the other way again, and the fact that I'm seeing it in real time blows my mind because now you know I'm like the I guess third generation of hip hop, kind of like the middle child, kind of, and I'm seeing veteran people that are veterans to me, and I'm I guess like a veteran, but niggas are veterans to me, and I'm seeing them come back. I think it just goes to show that like you don't really have to you don't really have to count yourself out based off of whatever time period or age or demographic you have. Like anyone could what's up, Tammy? I'm loving the anime background. Yeah. We got it going on. We got Sonic. We got the we got Goku. We got Piccolo. Um, but yeah, like I feel like you don't really have to count yoururself out. I mean, like look at Tinashe. Like she had I mean, it's been like 10 years damn near. And just like that, boom, back on the radar. And it doesn't matter. I think sometimes artists you get obsessed with being in front of people's faces all the time. And I mean, Kendrick and Adele has shown niggas make masterpieces and disappear. But some artists just gotta be, what I'm saying, gotta be in front of the camera, gotta be in front, gotta be all in your videos. No, just but like, I think it's just I mean, it's all in all, I'm saying all that to say like it's been a long journey, bro, and I'm fucking glad to still be here, man. And I want to say this while in front of all the DJs. Me and my wife just started DJing last year, and yo, the respect level, I never knew that that's what y'all were doing. Like I called Shawty Slim, like, bro, I didn't know that that's what you was doing all them years on stage, and y'all make it look so easy. And now I understand why. It's helped me make music better. It's helped me produce and know why a song ain't hitting, why it ain't slapping. Because when I go in the studio to make to try to make it hit, when you DJ, you dealing with all the hits. So it's like the the academia that you're working with is much different, much broader. And yeah, so salute to all the DJs.
No, that's what's up, man. I say salute to you. It's just great to see you. Um, People forget how much you've done, in terms of music, how many people you put on, how many things you produced. People forget about the Bruno Mars story. Wouldn't be no Bruno if it wasn't for B.O.B. People forget about all these smashes that you produced. Um, I guess my number one question is, what has B.O.B. been up to? I hear DJing. Sound like you got married, found love. What else has been going on? Is it music? I know at one point it was tech.
um,
What's been keeping you busy?
I mean, I feel like multiple things can be true. Um, whereas I I never stopped making music, but I I didn't I invested my time into a lot of other things as well. You know what I'm saying? Self growth, self discovery. Um, I joined a rock band. Um, I I teach a class now. I teach a master class. I teach an artist master class and a producer master class. Um, 15 years of game. I started writing a book. Um, I joined a motorcycle club. I'm in Kings of the South. Going on like 3 or 4 years. Harley Davidson. Um, I've been really just living life, bro. Like really, really taking um not being one dimensional. You know what I'm saying? It's like as an artist, which is what I teach in my class. Also, is like as an artist, you gotta be able to transform. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really exciting when you first start doing it, you first start getting success, but like you have to be able to transform, you know what I'm saying? Because if you get stuck doing something, it's just not gonna be fun. It's gonna become a job.
Yeah,
And when I
man.
started, yeah, bro, I got addicted to that shit. I was like, yo, me and my wife, like, let me get the sticks. Let me hold on, pass the sticks.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Um, I guess we should talk about the new project. I was so happy when TJ hit me up. I'm like, yo, got new joints. Shout out to TJ. Um, I guess the motivation to come back and drop something, what sparked that, as well as what is the new project about?
So, truthfully, um, this next project, Space Time, I have a mixtape series called Elements. I have Elements 1, Elements 2. Elements 1 has 4 mixtapes: Earth, Air, Fire, Water, the platonic elements. Um, and then Elements 2 was like the second wind of like trying to, you know, a nigga always gonna try to make a sequel, you know what I'm saying? Like, uh, so I was like, what if I did Elements 2? That'd be crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if people know, but like the context of the elements is like it's really about like speaking truth to power. Like the shit I'm talking about on the elements is like, very people what niggas call conscious music. I wasn't trying to make conscious music. I was just saying what I thought. And I'm like, I'm gonna say this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because some conversations need to be had. Some niggas just feel this way. Sometimes it just helps a nigga get through the day just to hear that another nigga has the same perspective. And so that's the whole basis of the elements. And so I came back into elements 2, and elements 2, the first element was artificial intelligence. Second element, antimatter. Third element, neon lights, because hydrogen, noble gas element, whatever. And finally, space time. And space time is the fourth and final element project. You know what I'm saying? And because it is the final installment, I wanted to put more emphasis behind this project. I really wanted to sign out with a bang for all the fans of the elements. And so I actually want to, I was, in playing y'all the records, I would love to hear the feedback because this typically isn't like a record that I would like. This isn't the type of music I'll say that I would like really put in front of people, all in front of people's faces. It's really just like for my core fans and the fans of that particular project. But because we got some songs that I feel like are kind of have some commercial appeal, I feel like I'd be interested to see what people's thoughts are about it and get feedback. So
All right, shit. Let's jump into it. I know people got a lot of questions, a lot of energy going on in the chat. Well, let's play some music, man. Straight up, let's play some music. I'm gonna start with Bamboo.
Let's get into it.
All right, let's go. Yeah, Music Wednesdays. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah, the chat, man. The chat don't lie. I will tell you that right now. The chat do not lie. We on with Bobby Simmons. Old school DJ. Go ahead, brother.
What's good, Digiwaxx family? This old school DJ breaking it down from Say Town. I'd like to shout out to B.O.B. Bob.
Yeah. What up?
One of my favorites, man. But I didn't know your name was Bobby Simmons, so that's kind of what got me to spur me to raise my hand was, oh man, Bobby Simmons. The name sounds so familiar. Like I've been DJing since back in the 70s, really. I started like at 80, 81, really. And back in the early 80s, they had Setsasonic, and Bobby Simmons was one of the crew members. Uh, you ain't got no affiliation with the Setsasonic or nothing, or have you heard of Bobby Simmons? He was one of the producers.
Yo, man, that's pretty wild, dog. I gotta look into that because what what if that nigga looks like me? Did I just like reincarnate again, or what's going on?
I don't know, but he was that man. Stetson was hard, man. That's one of man. I don't know if you heard of Stetson, but they was one of the original hip hop pioneers, and they was a hip hop band and shit, man. They had fucking turntables and the the beatbox and the
Right.
Prince Paul, from De La Soul was one of the members, and fucking they had a Daddy O, and they had some shit back in the
So,
day, man.
so old school. What's your thoughts on the song? Can we?
Oh, that song was hard. Oh, wait a minute, that tribal effect and shit. Oh, that was just on point right there. That song right there. You always been an originator, creator, and very very innovative with your shit. You wasn't like you ain't the same old shit like all these other hip hop rappers. I ain't trying to down any other hip hop rap because I love hip hop, but you want it you want to like on the top of the list, and I'm from the old school, and you right there up there. So that's all I got to say. I ain't gonna try to hold up nothing, but
Right on.
thanks.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that Stetsasonics thing. That's pretty wild. I never knew that. I don't know. I never met another nigga named Bobby Simmons other than my daddy. So yeah.
You never know. You never know. Miss Brittany Cherry.
Hi, Bobby.
What's up, Brittany?
What's going on? I'm so excited to talk to you, first of all, because you're from North Carolina, you're from Winston-Salem, and
Yeah.
I'm from Durham,
Shout out. Oh,
Shout out to the 919. But I'm feeling the song. I want to know, did you produce that? Who produced the song?
I'm glad you asked me that. So typically with the Elements projects, I pretty much produce all of it. I may work with some musicians or some songwriters here and there, but I always wanted to have my DNA in it. But for this particular song, this was produced by Sango. He's a producer. His name is Sango, and he makes music like this, and nobody knows where he's getting these samples from. No one can find them. I don't know if he got like he's a part of a secret tribe or some shit. Maybe making slaps. Yo, I don't know, but it's crazy. But he talented. He from Michigan, I think.
The production is crazy, and the way that it matches so much of your vibe and your energy on the track, it's a good marriage. So like continue to work with him because because I just feel like it slap. It really does slap. And
Yeah.
then like my second question is, in the past you've had some views that people just, they don't agree with. And maybe you were ahead of your time with the way that you were thinking, because if you look on TikTok now, everybody's saying the same thing. And do you ever sit back and laugh or feel vindicated when you're like, man, I was up on this in 2006 and 2007 and 8 and 9. And when I was saying it, people were looking
Right.
at me like I had two heads. But now it just seems like people are waking up. And, how do you feel about it?
I feel like so sometimes you can be a little ahead of the curve a little bit. You know, I know that like, you could say um with validity that like, yeah, I was the first one to do it. I could stand on my Soldier Boy, you know what I'm saying? I could stand on that box. But I think as an artist, you really try to meet people halfway, you know what I'm saying? Like there's always gonna be visionaries and people who are trying to do something or trying to create something new. Like I remember when me and Ty Dolla $ign did Paranoid, he already had the record, but just me and him collaborating on it was something that like when I talk to the old heads of like, BMI and just people in the songwriting field, they be like, Bob, we've been trying to mix rap and house forever. And y'all niggas did it. And I was like, damn, I never thought about that, like how that must have meant to somebody. So, I think two things can be true to answer your question. I think you know, uh, for some people, I could be opening doors, you know what I'm saying, if you look at it through that lens, and also through a musical lens, you could look at it like, wow, man, he had a crazy career and then he starts saying crazy stuff. But, I kind of just try to be, more balanced about it, you know what I'm saying? I did, yeah, I was very ahead of the curve, but I definitely um you know, I like being in the party also. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to just be in the library.
Well, I feel you. And I just want to give you your flowers because you are the blueprint for a lot of the music that we hear today, if no one's told you that. So thank you for your time.
Thank you, Brittany. Much love.
Dope stuff, dope stuff. I'm actually going to jump to Bionic because I know he wanted to speak last week and he couldn't. So I'm going to give him the chance to say his piece real quick. We are under a little bit of a time restraint. So, Bionic, if you want, go ahead and do your thing.
I appreciate what you just said about you being in the library, but you want to be in a 42, because that record right there gives me vibes of that Can't Get Enough, J. Cole, Trey Songz joint. Like
Yeah.
that's what it puts me in a mind state of, which is one of my favorite J. Cole songs. I'm not library J. Cole, I'm party J. Cole. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can appreciate that record for that. And I don't know, I said it in the chat jokingly, but semi-serious. I was like, hey, did you think about doing an Elements project over all Earth, Wind, and Fire songs? Or after you finish this and after you finish your series, take your favorite records and do remixes over all Earth, Wind, and Fire joints and just flip a whole bunch of Earth, Wind, and Fire joints.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? Somebody told me, somebody suggested flipping a Earth, Wind, and Fire song with the element, but not like the whole project. I think that's pretty crazy. I can fucking go upstairs to the turntables and try to and just start doing that shit now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, a lot of music is cerebral. So it's like everybody talks about the lyrics that go into it or the stories that go into it. But it's like, yo, something where you are breaking down the elements of everything. And then like, all right, we call Earth, Wind, and Fire the elements. You putting all that together and basically hitting people on 3 different levels, that would be bananas.
That's wild. Yo, good idea. Thank you. Who is this? Gave me that idea?
Bionic.
Hey, shouts out to Bionic.
Dope stuff. Swerve, go ahead, do your thing. And then after Swerve, we're going to play another joint. We're going to come back. We're going to try to ask a couple more questions. And then we're going to let B.O.B. do his thing. But DJ Swerve.
Now, I just want to say I love the record. I like it. I like the frequency. I like the sounds. I always talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely will support it. I will definitely spin it. And going back to, yes, there is another Bobby Simmons. CL, I don't know if you know, but he works at the station network we work at. You have seen him. Yes, he is from Sonic, and his name is Bobby Simmons. And he works at the network that we work at in New York City at the Matrix Studios, Party 101.9. He does a show there. That is, when I first seen the name, I said, wait a minute. And then y'all kind of favor each other too. Y'all kind of do. Your same skin tone, body type. I kid you not. See, when you see him next time, you're gonna be like, oh shit, you're right.
Wow, bro. I gotta
Yes, he is. He works with us. He be at the station 3-4 times a week.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you probably got a brother. You got a brother out there.
Just open up a can of worms and shit. Damn.
Yeah, you got to look alike. I wish I could call. I was trying to background hit DWI, one of the owners of the network, and tell him to try to get Bobby to but well, CL will link so y'all can see each other, hopefully meet each other. But it's real. I have no questions or nothing. I just want to say that. But I do love the record, by the way, first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know. So you got a twin out there with the first name and last name. You got a brother. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask some questions. Word.
Right.
Yeah, I had a question. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
No, I had a question for the producer because I'm trying to figure out if that's like the Soweto choir or it's the just a old school Afro beat, original Afro beat sample, because the energy that gives the record is very infectious, you know.
Yeah.
So
like I think I don't know why I feel like it's Angolian, but like the reason why I wanted to work with him is because on the first Elements, I had a song called War Witch. Y'all can check that out later, but it's a song called War Witch, and I sampled it from a movie called War Witch, and it's an Angolian song, but you can't find the lyrics nowhere. So the translation of the lyrics, that is, but so the way that like he flips samples like that. And so I feel like it's definitely like some older like African samples that like maybe like never got registered or they're not anywhere. You can't find them. Like
wow.
You can't find where he's sampling his stuff from.
Yeah. Shout out to old school. You said tribal. Word up. Okay, so you want to talk a little bit about Steve Harvey? This next record, you want to
Yeah. So what your ass say? This record started I actually started making this project right after my mentor died, a transition. And I feel like this was like what lit the spark and gave me like the energy to finish the project. And this is around the time I started DJing. So I was like, all the scratching that you hear in the record is me scratching for whatever it's worth. I don't know how good or bad it is, but I think I like it. But this record, Steve Harvey, is the inspiration behind this is because like everywhere I would go, everywhere my manager goes, and people ask, my fans, everybody I run into will always ask me like, yo, Bob, where you been at? And so I was like, yo, I'm just gonna fucking start a song off like this. And you know what I'm saying? So we can have this conversation.
All right, no doubt, man. New Music Wednesdays. Let's turn this joint up. It's called Steve Harvey. Real feedback only. Let's go. My bad. Man, that shit had the ugly face everywhere. Um, shit. Yeah, that joint is crazy right there, man. Production is all over the place. Nuts. Nuts. Malik Davis.
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
What's up, Bob? How are you?
What's up, bro? Feeling good, bro.
Thank you. So I'm I might be one of the youngest, I guess, people on this call, but like your music pretty much was like the soundtrack to my like teen childhood type of music. So you know, nothing on you, airplanes. Did you ever think that those songs would like be multi-generational and multi like race like multiple races being able to listen to your music and like now people are still playing it, playing hits like
Um, uh, I I didn't think it would last as long as it has lasted, which I guess becomes timeless. So, it's wild because as a rapper, you don't I guess as rappers we don't think about ourselves like Hall of Fame type shit, I think. But I think as time goes on, and it's like the 50th anniversary of hip hop, we're starting to. I'm learning. So no, I probably didn't think. I don't know what the fuck I thought, but I remember when I first heard the Airplanes beat and the hook, I was like, oh, this is gonna be crazy. I didn't think it was gonna be pop, like, because it didn't sound like pop music, but I was like, oh, this is gonna be crazy. And I still get booked to perform for like colleges. And I'm like, how do these kids still know this shit? What is going on? They got good
that.
parents, bro. Their parents be putting them on good music, dog.
Right. Right. You know, like you just said, we just celebrated the 50 years of hip hop. Do you think you received the flowers for your contributions for hip hop during that celebration?
um, I not like officially. I don't feel like there's been like an official flower giving thing, but I feel like just in my real actual life, people that I meet and I talk to give me my flowers. I feel like that's more real than anything. But you know, I know that I've expressed that before publicly, like on Instagram. I know I made a post about that. But that was just more so about like, yo, y'all niggas is biting my shit and I see it. So you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So, but like, I don't think you're supposed to just, expect, credit and then people going out their way to acknowledge you is something. It's two different things. I don't think you can like expect that. But if you was the originator or something, you definitely gonna be like, yo, I did that first just for the record.
Right. Okay, bet. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
I had a quick question about, just from your standpoint in Atlanta at the time, North Carolina before, like DJ wise, who inspired you coming up? And who inspires you today? Is there any DJs that you're like, you know what? I love the way they do what they do. It helps my creativity, helps my soul, it helps me musically. But your foundation, DJs that inspired you coming up and DJs that inspire you today.
Um, man, it's a wide. I'm gonna try to keep it as simple as possible because if I didn't start DJing, my answer would be different. And when I was a kid, I had no fucking idea what it meant. But I guess the earliest thing was seeing Grandmaster Flash, and just like a lot of the DJs that will actually perform on vinyl and and actually like do tricks and shit and know how to needle pop. I didn't know what needle popping was until recently, and I was like, God damn, yo, and it's like that shit is. Sorry, my battery's low. I'm gonna try to keep this short. Sorry. But like, now like I look at DJs. I actually started doing research on DJ history. I don't know all the DJs' names, but there's a DJ that broke this record. Doom, 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 doom. The record that Kanye sampled for Ho or whatever, Slut is such a slut, whatever. That record, there was a DJ that broke that record in the house, and he produced that record. I can't remember his name, but like I have a just a in general, not a specific DJ, but there are some DJs that like I don't know their name just off the top of my head, but that were pinnacle in like starting all the subgenres of like house music and the early DJs of like hip hop, also radio station personality DJs, like DJs that are actually, host radio shows. Like growing up seeing Greg Street, just like my whole perspective is different, and it's why I teach it in my class too about how hip hop started as a performance art. Like you had to have the DJ, the MC, you know what I'm saying? Like it was created with the intention of it being performed. Like it wasn't even recorded. You had to just, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah.
DJ Big Red, Dallas, Texas.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
What's
Brother
up?
Bobby, how you doing?
What's up, brother? How you feeling, sir?
I'm feeling good, feeling great. Everybody in the same room today, man. Thank you for being on Digiwaxx, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to say, I like the music, man. I like the tribal sound that you had. I've been watching the Element journey that you're going on, which I like. Keep that thing going, keep that vibe going. And as far as what was the process? And I'm gonna try to keep my questions, so I'm only gonna ask you two. What was the process of putting that together to where you said, okay, this gotta work, this gotta work? How do you go through that process?
I mean, as far as like the song, it's like I don't like to listen to any type of music for too long. Like I'm not listening to no beat on the way to the studio. Like I only want to hear it at the studio. And then I only want to hear it when I'm lit. If I'm not lit, we're not gonna be playing no beats or listening to no music. If we're in the studio, I'll play like some other music, or I'll bring my Serato in the studio and just DJ until I feel like making something. So I gotta like really get the vibe right. It's really about the vibe. And I teach that in my class also. It's about the vibe. Like the vibe ain't there. Like let's not waste time. Like crank that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we have fun. Whatever mood you in when you record, that's what it's gonna make people do. So that's why Marvin Gaye had all them people. You hear all them people talking in the back of his records. It's like, nigga, you trying to make a movie.
Right. That's what's up. Hey, because I also teach kids. Well, I have a DJ class that I do curriculum. I keep them entertained and keep them into the culture of DJing. So as the after school program and summer programs, and it's called Smith Media. So we do our thing. So my last question to you is, all right. Now, do you prefer people to call? I haven't heard people. I'm gonna let you know. I was introduced to you, man. I had a manager at my job. It was a white lady come to me. She's like, "Have you heard Bob and Bruno?" And I said, and this is when you first had the song come out. I said, "Bob and Bruno." I said, "What group is that?" And she said, "No, it's." I said, "So do you prefer people call?"
Can you hear me? Okay. So like, I think your mic got muted at the end, but I heard your question.
I got a phone call. My bad. I apologize.
Yeah. I feel like if you like, if we all in the same room, or like, you know, or you introducing me to some of, yo, this is my partner Bob, man. Everybody just be like, yo, this is my homie Bob, yo, this Bobby or Bobby Ray. But if it's like on stage, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put them periods in there.
Gotcha. Put some respect on my name.
My first name, Mister. My middle name is that period. My last name T.
That's what's up. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna give you flowers, and hey, man, thanks for being on the call.
Right on, for sure, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I always feel like the music experience with you would be so enjoyable and unexpected that I'm gonna just throw this one to you and TJ. Like, I would love to see you take some movie theaters and do some really dope listening events for people. Maybe come up with some really dope anime graphics to go with the music, the story. But I think it's worth people going to a venue or somewhere to actually
To see
it, listen to it with you, and experience it for the first time. No phones, none of that.
Right.
In certain cities, especially like Atlanta, be so dope. You know, B.O.B. You know, live at the AMC, whatever. But I just think it would be something that would be amazing because I wouldn't expect the second song to almost, I ain't gonna say beat the first one, but different, but just as dope in a different lane. And I think that'd be a great thing to do, man, because nobody's really done that yet. Nobody's really taken the stuff to the theaters or to a venue that's, you know,
right.
where they share or whatever the case is. But anyway, that was just my suggestion and whatnot.
That's pretty dope, bro. Fuck. I'm sorry. I got high and forgot what I was gonna say.
Don't worry about it, man. No, listen, man. We just appreciate you.
Hit my boy.
Nah, we appreciate you just pulling up, man. And anything we should expect for the summertime? You know, I know you were doing the releases. Are you gonna pop out here and there? You know, what's your plans?
Yeah, bro. So I think we're doing a pool party in Atlanta, man. So if anybody in Atlanta feel like coming down to Atlanta, we're doing a pool party next Friday when we drop the song. And you know, I haven't figured it out yet, but like each cover of the elements is a artwork, is an actual painting. So like I'm thinking about doing like some type of art gallery performance or some shit. I don't know. It's gonna be fly, man. I got some plans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to have this moment to really like play y'all the music and get y'all feedback. And you know, just hearing it from DJs means a lot more to me, you know what I mean, than it ever has. So, you know, I appreciate that I appreciate the time for y'all listening to these records and all of that. So yeah.
Nah, no doubt, man. We actually got a request. We're gonna run a second song back. We know you gotta go, but listen, man.
Man.
Say that again.
Run it back, man.
Run it back. So we're gonna run it back. B.O.B., it's been a pleasure. Feel free to hang out. I know you got a lot going on. Old school, two of these joints are on Digiwaxx. One of them we didn't even play today, but we're gonna play this one back. And you already know New Music Wednesdays. Word up. Yeah, y'all already know what it is. B.O.B. in the building. Everybody, man, stand up and support this brother. Obviously, he's done a lot for music. It's summertime, time to play that new shit. Break a song, break this record, break both songs. You know what I'm saying? Be bold. And for those who got radio shows, play all three records. Let's just get it going. Great way to kick it off. The vibe is right. And if you need to get in contact with B.O.B., hit up TJ. He is on here. I'll make sure y'all connect. So for drops, I would say other interviews and other things connecting. I know somebody said they want to some beats. I think Bionic said he wanted to give you some beats. So all of that connecting, TJ is the guy for that. Mr. Bobby Simmons, anything else you want to say?
Man, I salute the DJs, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a, you know, it's just it's been a crazy journey for me, you know what I'm saying, DJing and just, learning it all, man. And I really support and have the utmost respect for what DJs do, man. And I appreciate y'all for listening to my music. Space Time is coming in August. I think August 26th. I might be wrong. Sorry. Look, you know what I'm saying? Rapping is what I do, not memorizing dates. But okay, August 16th. All right, yeah. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Much love.
You funny, man. Word up, man. Shout out to B.O.B. Everybody tap in.